We have made it to the end of 2024. I am your co-host, Alma the All-Star Superman. And this is JP the Hulk. Um, we can sing praises because the fro is not missing, but at least his hair is not shaven. So JP still has hair in his head at the end of this year. So we do this at the end of every year. If you're new, thank you for joining us. This is our year in review episode. We just talk about 2024, have a couple of things to say about 2025. The newest thing today, there's not going to be a game. I'm just going to recap one of the comics that we're a little bit behind on. But before we do anything, we have to talk about what if. Um, I agree with Soups. Thank you to the people who work really hard to keep their jobs and stuff like that. But Marvel's What If was wasted potential. I did not enjoy Marvel's What If. Um, and we get very much into the story, and the Watcher didn't really show me anything cool this season, with maybe the exception of the Shang-Chi episode, because I liked What If 1852 and maybe the Red Guardian one, and I hope I don't offend anybody. Red Guardian really annoys me. But he's a funny
He's
guy.
better in live action, I feel.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. I like him. I love the actor that plays him. Um, but I was not impressed with season 3 of What If.
I'm gonna rate it a 2 out of 10.
The entire season or the entire concept?
This season
Okay.
specifically. Uh I don't even want to rate the whole show, but for me, the only good, fun, like I really enjoyed it. It was actually a nice, cool kind of twist, cool what if was sorry, was episode um 6. What if 1872? I like Shang-Chi. It's like kind of this like Western guy. Like like in a theme of the old Western. And the episode 3 with Red Guardian, like Anma said, like he was really annoying. Really, really annoying in there. But it was enjoyable. It was kind of the way that I felt about it was one of those like dynamic duo cop action films, even from the 90s. I mean, I believe you could make a good film off of episode 3. That's what I'm like you could make a movie out of that. Yeah. But that's all I gotta say, bro.
No, it's good. I don't think we want to waste more time with What If right now. So
Move on.
we will move on. We'll get back to some Marvel stuff here in a minute. Not sure if the new animated Spider-Man show is promising, but we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to try to keep it short for you guys. Instead of doing top five or top tens, we're going to do top three movies of 2024. Um, bro, if you want to start with that one, that I give it to
So, thank
you.
you. Number one for me, this is in best to worst, but not really best to worst, but the best, the being the best, and I said, and then probably better, and then good. Best film I think that came out this year was The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. Oh my goodness. I love that one. Just thinking about it, I want to rewatch it again just for a little bit. Number two on my list was one of the this two for me, but better of 2024. Obviously, I'm gonna have to say hands down Deadpool and Wolverine. That was that's gonna be iconic. Really, I think it's up there with like Pulp Fiction. Really, like I'm not saying that John Travolta and Samuel Jackson are like uh, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. But like that film, the grittiness, the funniness, those two characters together, Deadpool and Wolverine, but also Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman together. So number three for me was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I really like that film. I'm a Planet of the Apes fan, and I think this is was a good renewal of what they're gonna do after. Um, so because the old ones, they're just funny, they're classics. Um, and then I will always love the one with James Franco, and then War, and then Dawn. No, Dawn and War. And then this new, what we're gonna see, I think is great. I think it's awesome. So take it away, bro. Yours.
Nice, nice. I would say that Kingdom is probably my honorable mention. And I would say that Godzilla and Kong was probably the funnest movie you and I were at. Not our favorite, but definitely a fun one. I happened to watch more movies than JP this year in theaters and when they came afterwards. But to pick three of them, of course, I have bias. Even though our theater experience wasn't that great, we don't have a criteria for this. I'm just adding emotion into this. It's not per se one, two, and three, but it's as close as I can get to it. But the Superman, the Christopher Reeve story documentary, was probably my favorite movie of 2024.
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine is my second favorite.
Hey, we matched
We
this
met.
time.
It's great. We've talked about it. You can watch that episode. That brings JP and I a lot of memories, and especially for our sister Queen Storm, who you see sometimes on the show. It's her favorite group of characters, which are the X-Men. And then there are so many good movies out there. JP mentioned some good ones, but I'm gonna go with the coolest origin story I saw in 2024 with Transformers 1 as my number three.
Oh, yeah, I saw that this year too. I don't know why that was not. I don't know what's wrong with IMDb. That one's I think that would you know what, that is better than Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes for me.
So I have
So
something.
scratch that.
That's right.
Transformers 1.
I'm not a big TV show person, but I did watch a lot of shows this year. Currently, I'm watching Creature Commandos. I'm enjoying it. I loved My Adventures with Superman. Of course, I loved The Chosen. And I got into Young Sheldon, so those were some good ones. But I would say the best TV show of 2024 was X-Men '97.
Oh, yes. I'm with you on that. 100%. Yes.
Mon ami.
Oui, mon ami.
So yeah, is there anything else you want to say about the 2024 movies and shows before we get into some recaps of Batman?
No, I think for another day we should do honorable mentions. I think those are great.
Yeah,
But I really like our list. Yeah.
there you go. There you go. Well, we've been doing a lot of comic book stuff. We're gonna continue doing some comic book stuff going into 2025. As promised, even though we're pretty late to it, we've been reading Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, my favorite Batman story continued. And I can never say his name right, but I think it's pronounced Tim Sale. Tim Sale is no longer with us, but they've used his cover editions and they've brought a team of artists to try to do each issue in a different way. And of course, Jeff Loeb is the the um, the writer of the series. So we've entered into issues 3 and 4. Here's issue 3. I'll show you some interiors here pretty quickly. In this one, the whoever is behind what's going on this time is tracking down all of Batman's villains. This time they get to the Riddler. The Riddler gets sent to intensive care. Of course, Batman and Robin have to do some investigating. Calendar Man in this series is really focused on Robin. He's trying to, there's something going on there. And I also think that the FBI in this type of series has something going on. I really liked Mark, and I apologize if I pronounced the name wrong. Chiarello, might be Italian, might be Spanish, Spaniard. He did a really cool job with the art. I was really impressed with how it reminded me a lot of Tim Sal's work. We find out that Harvey Dent's wife is back, and she's the one that's been keeping Jim Gordon's son safe. But we still have no idea what's going on. The Wild Goose Chase has Batman end up at Mario Falcone's house, or Mario Falcone's house, and issue 3 ends with Mario Falcone or Falcone taking a shot at Batman. So Batman is injured. And then in issue 4, the reason I'm putting them together is because they're kind of tied together. As you can see, Batman has he's really wounded. It's a lot of gunshots, and the Batmobile crashes into the Batcave. And I also think that the Cliff Chiang, sorry, did a great job with the art too. These last two have been really kind of reminiscent of Tim Sale's work for me. Um, Solomon Grundy, something happened to him in issue 2 or issue 3, and all of a sudden he's back. So whoever's plan it was to get rid of Solomon Grundy, it didn't work. He's back.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
So Batman's in the recovery for for a while. It's like a week or two, and then Robin. See, here's the thing: Calendar Man is really focused on Robin. I think Calendar Man has a role to play this time, even though in Dark Victories when he played a larger role. Robin recruits Catwoman because Batman's not waking up, so he believes Catwoman will be able to get him to wake up, to come back to his senses, to find the motivation, the will to live. Solomon Grundy goes after Mrs. Dent. So again, it could be Harvey, it could be the new Holiday, it could be Calendar Man, but somebody's behind all of this. Catwoman does get so he takes her to the Batcave, Robin does, and Batman does find the will to live. Guess you just have to have a Catwoman in your life and we'll come back to life. We don't know what she said to Batman, but she whispers something to him. And then Batman thanks Alfred. See, he does say thank you. There it is. Thanks Alfred for nursing him back to health. And then they're on their way back to Arkham, because that's the safest place for Catwoman. And Arkham is everybody got out. Everybody got out of Arkham. So now all the villains are on the loose again. I'm not sure if any of the injured ones are. Some of the villains, from my understanding, are no longer with us in this storyline. And guess who they find laughing his head off at Arkham Asylum?
Joker.
There he is. So somebody either let them all out, or the Joker let them out. It's been fun. We're only on issue 4. There's going to be 12 issues of this, so it's a long story. Hence why it's called The Long Halloween. But it's called The Last Halloween too. So I guess we're going to find out where this story takes us. But again, they've got me intrigued. A little slow, but I think that's what happens when you have a lot of issues. Not bad issues, just comic book issues. And I really, really like what they're doing with Jeff Loeb, is getting these different artists to come in and give just their take on each issue. I think that's a pretty good homage to Tim Sale. So that is a recap of The Last Halloween. We are now going to be speaking of our top 3. Again, we're trying to make it short for you. Not our top 5, not our top 10, but top 3 most anticipated films of 2025. And there is a lot going on in 2025. I guess bad news for us, there's still no Spider-Verse and it continues to be delayed. I don't know if you heard, but the Batman Part 2 has not only been delayed one time, it's been delayed again. So it's no longer coming out in 2026, it's coming out in 2027. 5 years since opening day, bro. So that's rough. But we got some things to look forward to in in 2025. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to? You are you excited?
You can go first.
Okay. I would have to say there are a lot of honorable mentions. Um, James Cameron's Avatar. That sounds pretty cool. Lilo and Stitch does sound pretty cool.
I skipped the way of the Avatar,
The Way of Water.
the way of water.
And I will also say that a pretty strong honorable mention for me is How to Train Your Dragon. Love that. Love that it's going to be in live action. I am
Me
looking
too.
forward to Michael B. Jordan's Sinners. It sounds like a duo brother against vampires. Just sounds cool to me. But How to Train Your Dragon definitely is a big honorable mention for me. But at number three, okay, because we got to pick top three, right? Captain America, Brave New World. Wish it was a different subtitle, but I'm excited to see Sam Wilson's Captain America and, of course, Red Hulk. And again, Marvel, you do this to me every time. At the end of every multiverse movie, I feel like I'm going to get Doctor Strange who's going to show up and do something cool, and you let me down. And what if you let me down? Um, Hulk better be in this movie, or I will be pretty upset. I'm already coming in with um, expected expectations with this movie, but it's a Captain America movie, and I have high expectations for it. My second most anticipated movie, and this is going to be JP is going to do the whole schmack sound like, no. But my second most anticipated movie is Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. I love Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. I am ready for hopefully what is referred to as the final reckoning, the final um, uh, installment of Mission Impossible. But of course, my most anticipated movie of 2025 is DC Studios' James Gunn's Superman. Ready?
Yeah, number one for me is Superman. Number two will be Captain America. I don't, sadly, I don't really care about Sam or the Falcon. I do like the intriguing aspect of him taking on the role of Captain America. That's cool. But I'm mainly there just to see Red Hulk. I mean, we haven't seen a real Hulk in a long time. The Russo brothers, I'm sorry, but what you did to Bruce Banner and the Hulk was not what we want. We want a ravaging, destroyer, angry World War Hulk. So I'm just there to go see Red Hulk. I also want to see Jurassic World Rebirth. I love that franchise. So yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be there. Jurassic World. The one movie that we didn't mention was Fantastic Four. I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I don't have a trailer yet. I don't have. I mean, there's set photos. It has the retros vibe, which is great. But I don't know. It takes place. We don't know if it takes place in a different universe, and the Watcher saved this Reed Richards, or something happened, or it actually takes place in our universe, and they somehow exited our universe and are trying to come back. So I don't know. Why didn't you mention Fantastic Four for you, bro?
Honorable mention.
Oh, okay, okay, but not top three. Not top three.
Yeah,
Jurassic World is one.
there was a lot of movies like I mean, like on my set, How to Train Your Dragon, Lilo and Stitch. For me, The Conjuring I love for some reason I don't like horror, but I like the Conjuring series.
But you would
Uh,
pick Jurassic World over Fantastic Four.
yes, because I know that I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna really like it for sure. I think Marvel's revamping things. They understand that what they did with the multiverse sucked. So yeah.
Are you looking forward to the Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan? I don't think I've seen a movie with Jackie Chan in so long.
Oh, honorable mention too. I mean, I'll watch it for sure. Yeah, I just like I don't know. I know the Karate Kid is iconic. We missed out on it. What did it come out? 80s? 82, 85, 87 or something like that. Um, and we saw Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Will Smith's son.
Jaden.
And that was good. Yeah, yeah. And then the Cobra Kai episodes came out. I wasn't like really into it. So I don't know. It's just like it's a movie's coming out. As time comes closer, we'll see.
Yeah. I think that's a good list. I'm a little lower on Jurassic World. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but
I love it.
I
I
need
love it.
trailer.
I love it.
I need to
Chris
know.
Pratt.
I don't think Chris Pratt's in the movie.
Huh?
I don't think Chris Pratt's in this new movie.
Oh, that's so sad. And well, I'll still watch it still.
Yeah. Scarlett Johansson's in the movie.
It's all right.
I don't know the other. I mean, I've seen the other guy with the. I mean, he has glasses in the set photos. See if I get his name right. Jonathan Bailey, is that his name? Seen him before, not sure where. Mahershala Ali isn't going to be in the movie, so Blade is the actor who's supposed to be playing Blade is in a Jurassic World movie before he's in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Besides his voice in the distance, uh, I feel so bad because he should have his Blade movie already. But yeah, sorry, the 2025. Oh my goodness, so many things to think about, so many things to do. Speaking of which, we cannot do this without you, our loyal subscribers, and all of you who are not subscribed but watch our videos anyway. We are grateful for you too. We hope that you will like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. 2025 is a big year. We've had a lot of success in 2024, at least based on our metrics, if we want to call them that. We're going to do a lot more, hopefully, with our charity next year. One of the biggest fan things we're going to do next year is our Superman 2025 fan event. We're super excited about that. Hopefully, we can get everything to work out with a theater and an IMAX, of course. So anything of 2025 that you're looking forward to that I've missed, bro, for our fellow community here?
No, just keep subscribing. That's it.
You want to leave with some words of wisdom?
No.
No advice today. Well, in the words of Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility, and that's what 2025 is. Okay, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of opportunities, and with great power comes great responsibility. So that is my 2 cents for you. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you very soon.
Brohood out.